I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What is up, everybody? I am JABYBHAI, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up?
We are watching two videos for Jigarthanda DoubleX. We are watching a shot update from 2 weeks ago, and before that, we are watching Jigarthanda DoubleX, a kind of teaser, which I feel like is just a straight up blatant lie, because it's 3 minutes long, but it's called a teaser. So how does that work? But I am here excited nonetheless to watch it with you guys. Both of us are, Achara especially, and myself especially even more. So if you guys haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, pretty please vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching, and here we go. This is a very Western vibe.
Yeah.
In terms of the font.
Sherlock Holmesy with the elbow patches and the pipe.
I like the look of it overall.
Yeah. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Oh no! Is he killing elephants? You're in trouble, dude.
Was it a harmonica?
Oh my god.
I wasn't sure what that was.
Like, did you think it was a gun or something?
I thought it was like something to beat somebody with.
Oh, with that little thing?
I thought it was like in his palm a little bit and he was gonna let it drop a little.
Oh, I see.
Whack,
Like
whack.
a hammer?
Yeah, sure.
You just let him know that you're here. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Told you, elephant. He's a baddie. Isn't he? Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Full Western. Oh, the harmonica turns into a gun. Wow. Ruh-roh. Oh. What?
That was a bow and arrow.
He's a mime. What?
Oh.
You're in trouble now.
Jeez. Oh, nice.
Yeah, killing elephants is bad.
What is on the ground?
A camera? What? Is this a movie within a movie?
That was an epic shoot just for this tease.
I know. What a teaser. Oh, wow. This was... Wait, what?
That was not in the movie at all.
I know that's not in the movie,
Okay,
but
so-
it says starts rolling, so I got confused because I was like, hold on. Does that mean they shot this special teaser just to say like, hey guys,
Yes.
we're starting shooting the I don't know if this is like a proper sequel to Jigarthanda or if it is like a spiritual sequel or whatever, but I love this teaser.
Yeah. So the font right off the bat gives you that very Western vibe. It's a modernized vision of the Western vibe, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
I don't know if this speaks to the style of the film, but as far as this trailer goes, that definitely has that kind of once upon a time in the West, good, the bad, the ugly kind of feeling to it. The fact that, my man with the patches on his elbows, the fact that he pulled out a harmonica speaks to once upon a time in the West. Because there's literally a character who is like called the man with the harmonica. There's like a song, and that song is actually what inspired the intro theme of Cinedesi, my film company name. So yeah, if you listen to the beginning of the Cinedesi logo, which you can find on most any of our short films, There's like a harmonica sound in the background. It's very heavily inspired by the man with the harmonica.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and so this caught my eye. I mean, just the punchy colors here.
The framing as well.
Yeah, but like the South has a way of pulling out some interesting contrast in their frames. Like even like with this, like you got the deep blacks and the blue green over here on the side with the elephant. Like, it's the first time you actually see the elephant, but you don't know what you're looking at yet. Against the very vibrant sparks, like the contrast looks so darn cool. You've got guns over here on the side.
I didn't even see those.
You've got the tusks on this side. You see rifles in the background.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in this frame, which made me quite partially confused when he reached for the gun that's over here on the chain. Like, I'm like, why would you go for that gun when you got all these over here?
All those guns over there.
Just because it's so f***ing cool, that's why.
That's why.
It's just the style. I don't know what this thing is over here. It looks like the beginnings of a fat guitar.
It looks like one of those things that you use to
yeah, you're right, to blow
bellows.
air. Yeah. So all that is just rich with interesting detail.
And then the color here is different now, because like in there you were talking about how you've got those like reds and like the blue greens, and then outside it's kind of this more like sepia tone, which is also really pretty as well, with like all the smoke and stuff coming from the hut that he's inside. So I guess in a way it's like visually telling us who these two characters are, right?
I mean, for the teaser anyway.
For the teaser, yeah.
You could see like the details of the sweat coming off of his face, which is not actually sweat, but still, like, it's just spritz. It looks cool.
It does look cool.
I mean, all of the framing in this is just so masterfully done.
So nice.
Yeah, especially for just a teaser.
And that too, and this, the elephant.
This thing that got you excited, actually, I liked quite a bit as well, with the mirror.
Yeah.
Which you're not even thinking about the fact, while looking at this, that this is virtually impossible, because the camera would be in the reflection.
Oh, true.
Right?
It's just so cool. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Exactly. I feel like VFX has gotten pretty good at nailing this kind of stuff, but you're probably just looking at a green screen. You know? But the detail of the rust in the mirror sells it. It makes it feel more real. Like, for a split second, you're like, wait, something feels a little bit off, and it's because you're looking at a mirror. There's, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I only just noticed that the elephant has one of his tusks cut off.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what the symbolism is of having this guy have his like reflection come up as an elephant. Like, we know that he is an elephant poacher, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if like having the mirror show the elephant like that is kind of speaking into like, oh, that's his spirit animal or something, in which case, why would you kill your spirit animal? That's crazy. But you do get that sense of like duality, especially when it's like cutting his face in half.
Yeah. Anyway, I like all this. I thought it was quite fun. Let's move on.
And also, like you said, it probably doesn't have anything to do with the movie, because if it's anything like the first movie, it's about making a movie.
One thing we know for sure is they've got money. They upgraded. That was the money they spent just on the teaser.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what the movie's going to look like.
Yeah. We've got like the elephant tusks there too.
This music is dope. Again, it feels very Western inspired, like old West.
Oh, I like the vocals there.
That's a very good.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all we get.
That's all?
You know what? Honestly,
that's all I need.
If that's all they showed me, that's enough for me to go off of. I would watch this movie.
I really like Karthik Subbaraj. Like, even though there was some films that we watched of his where we were like, I will say that he always tries to do something different and always tries to be daring. Sometimes he succeeds and sometimes he doesn't, but at least he tries. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, just off of the style, the tone, I'm excited because Kill Bill and just Tarantino films in general. I mean, Hateful Eight is a very obvious example, right? Django Unchained. Like, Tarantino loves his westerns and he loves modernizing his westerns. The thing with Tarantino though is you are signing up for a film that is definitely slow and wordy, right?
Yes.
Whereas, if I recall correctly, Karthik Subbaraj, he modernizes the Western. So he takes the Western, but he gives it that modern spice.
Yeah.
With like just his, well, at least as far as these trailers go. I'm really liking the style he's presenting here, and it actually has me quite excited for what the film might turn out to be.
Yeah.
First film, wasn't it about a real gangster, and then this short film guy just kind of following him and making a movie around him?
Yeah.
And then it turns out in the end that it was kind of like a Tommy Wiseau situation where he came in serious, but he turned out to be a joke, and then he just went with it.
Yeah, then he changed careers or something and ended up being like a successful comedic actor.
Yeah. I have no idea where you go from there, but I do remember at the end of the first film, if there's any connection at all, the director kind of became a badass himself.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus Christ, what's his name? He was in Farzi with Shahid Kapoor, the South Indian actor.
Vijay
Sethupathi, thank you. At the end, he's playing an actor in the movie, right?
Yeah.
And I just remember in the end, Vijay Sethupathi was trying to like kind of talk about what the film should be like, etc. And the director kind of just, it was like, no, this is what it is. He was very like gangster about it off of his experience with an actual gangster.
Yeah.
And Vijay Sethupathi is like, oh, okay, and, he got with the program real quick.
Yeah.
That's where we left off.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if this is more of like
a spiritual
sequel,
Yeah.
especially with like the DoubleX. Like, what does that mean? Because when I see DoubleX, I am thinking of something else with X's in it. But
Double X could mean a double feature. It could be.
Oh,
it could be.
true.
It could be double X, as in like what you're talking about, with a blue film.
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
it doesn't give that vibe. But
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like,
or just double large.
yeah, like more bigger. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely more and bigger than the first movie, which it's nearly 10 years old now, and it has more of like an indie feel to it. But I'm just so curious because, I have this feeling that it's not actually about what we're seeing here. Like, maybe it's a film within a film or something, because they gave that clue when he picked up the
Super 8 camera.
the camera. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, okay, this is probably gonna be that type of situation.
Yeah, so I don't see Vijay Sethupathi's name in the IMDb here. I see S.J. Surya, Nimisha Sajayan, and Raghava Lawrence. And Karthik Subbaraj is the writer-director. I don't see any other information in here, so maybe it's more of a spiritual sequel.
Maybe.
But even though it's shot digitally, I appreciate his reverence, or his the homage he's paying to film, because the dude pulled the thing from the ground. That was a Super 8 camera.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that teaser so much.
So anyway, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed watching that along with us. Do let us know your feelings in the comments down below. Hit the subscribe button, please. Bell icon, all notifications. You know what to do. And that's it for now. I'm JABYBHAI. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.